It's 29 degrees, 1:05 p.m., and away we go from Brisbane as Tim Atherton starts Colin Willis off with a ball. Prospect in the Boston Red Sox system. Atherton is 1-0. In there for a strike, 1-1. Only player that's earned that honor twice. 1-1. In for a strike, Willis behind the count, 1-2. This is an Aces lineup that's been patient at the plate against Brisbane pitchers. Atherton the payoff to Willis. Smack to the right side. That'll drop and head for the wall. Turn it first, digging for second. Colin Willis in, standing up, a leadoff double. Batted in 10 runs on the night.
That's way up.
A one from Atherton. Chop to the right side. Walker charges. Over to first, one away. And Georgia good at bat, advancing the runner to third base.
And that's what I was just going to say right there. And that just shows the discipline of this ball club.
Bandits playing Galen to pull. He sends it out to right field. Dutton going back. He turns around. That ball is gone. Blake Galen, a home run in every game this series. The Aces up 2-0 in the first. So with 2 runs in, 1 out, the base is empty. It's Delman Young. Takes the first pitch. Yesterday we saw Delman Young go 3 for 6, a double, a home run, and RBI. I think we can officially call him a two-way player. Pop to the right. Dutton makes the grab on the run, 2 away. Tom Shea has provided good protection hitting behind Young in the order this season, as we've talked about all weekend. Takes a called strike 1, it's 0-1.
To produce.
Tom Shea behind in the count, 0-2 this season. 5 home runs, 13 runs batted in.
The big thing is the protection he gives Delman.
Atherton elevates a fastball. Tom Shea chases. And the top of the first inning comes to an end, but not before the Aces do damage on a 2-run home run from Blake Galen. Aces lead 2-0. Bandits trying to give Tim Atherton some run support as we head to the bottom half. Gibbons, the 27-year-old native of Victoria. First pitch in for a strike to Johnny Field.
It kind of gives a guy saying, look, I've still got confidence in you. I need you to ignite.
Sharply hit down the left side, foul. 2-2. Tipped into the glove of Romanski, strike 3. Sam Gibbons has his first out here in the first inning.
Chance to see the pitch right here in good location. Looks like he threw him. It's a good, hard fastball in the outer half. Just Field not able to catch up the order and give him multiple at-bats and see if they can run into something.
Even the count 1-1. Lutz, 14 with the Cincinnati Reds, was in their system from 2008 all the way until 2016. Behind the count 1-2. Swings and misses, strike 3. Gibbons back-to-back strikeouts to open up the first. It was a highly sought-after free agent this offseason. The Phillies really happy they could re-sign him. First pitch to the left. George charges. Over to first. It's a 1-2-3 bottom of the first inning for Sam Gibbons. It's the Bandits down quietly. Aces lead 2-0 as we head to the second.
And was able to achieve his goal, and he's still able to compete at a high level.
Even in the count 1-1, will be in the conversation for the league's Defensive Player of the Year. High and deep out to left field. Madris looks up. That one is gone. Gifton Gope's first home run of the season. 3-0 Aces in the second.
He now made it 3-0 with 1 swing of the bat.
Chris Burke. So strike 1.
Yeah, he's been impressive this road trip, and like I said, he's the future of this organization. Still a very young player.
Ooh, Walker can't corral it. Kicks into right field. Burke aboard on the error. Has started 3 or 4 games this weekend behind the plate.
At his player makeup.
Loses the bat to the second baseman Walker. Tags the runner. Ooh. Lutz can't handle it at first.
No, see the progressive gains, and once again, that's another quality at bat right there. And it's a quality arm. That's a co-captain for Team Australia, and that's what you're looking at is how do these players adjust to across the globe, saying that Team Australia can compete at the elite levels. But the reality is, if you want to be a top 5
earning a medal in the Premier 12. Put up a really good showing over the course of a few weeks.
It comes down to tournament baseball is a different.
Willis swings and misses, strike 3. Second out here in the second inning. Tim Atherton has his second K of the afternoon. Aces up 3-0. Big swing and a miss for strike 1.
Gem of a player for the Aces.
For the Giants.
Show me. Yeah, sorry.
Sure the Aces wouldn't mind having that bat in their lineup. Counts full 3-2 on Darryl George. 3-2 runners going. Off the glove of Atherton. Walker over to first in time. And Tim Atherton gets out of the second inning, only allows 1 run. Aces lead this one 3-0. Bandits coming up in the bottom half. Scored a run, drove in a run, so he played a role in both of the runs Brisbane scored yesterday. Even the count 1-1. Wade, the switch hitter, batting from the left side against the righty Gibbons. Pop to the left, 1-2. Into right center. That'll drop and hit off the wall. Wade around first, into second, standing up, a leadoff double here in the second for Logan Wade. Madris high and deep out to center. Galen has a beat on it. Just on the warning track makes the grab. Wade tags up from second base. And a runner in scoring, or the runner moves up 90 feet. Bandits have their potential first run of the game on third base.
He's competing for medal in 28.
That'll bring home the run. Wade scores from third. George over to first. Dermot Fritsch drives in another run. It's the young stars of the league right now that are going to play key roles. Back to the mound. Gibbons over to first in time, and he ends the second inning. But the Brisbane Bandits are on the board. On the ground out from Dermot Fritsch that scores Logan Wade. Bandits trail by just 2. We're off to the third from Vidicon Stadium. Aces, Bandits, stick around. Even in the count 1-1, he had solo home runs the first 2 games of this series, Thursday and Friday night.
And no disrespect to his hitting, because he's a good hitter, but it does help having a 4+ 100 hitter behind you, so it forces see pitches that you can handle.
Rolled over to the right side into the shift. That's the shortstop Logan Wade in the second base position over to first.
He still finds a way to barrel the baseball up.
Big swing and a miss.
You were supposed to do some research for me, and we were going to talk about in just the sound his bat makes.
You hear it there to the shortstop Wade. Over to first, 2 away. Delman Young only uses the highest quality lumber. 3 doubles. Was hit by a couple of pitches. Scored a few times yesterday. Even in the count now 1-1.
And like I said, the more I see him, he's very consistent with his approach.
Also clouds in the sky, but nice and blue as well. Payoff pitch on the way to Tom Shea. Big swing and a miss. He's down on strikes, strike 3. And it's a 1-2-3 third inning for Tim Atherton. He's set down 5 in a row, dating back to the second. Aces up by 2. Brisbane trying to climb back. Bottom of the third coming up. The Sydney Blue Sox, a 3-1 victory over the Canberra Cavalry in the first game of their doubleheader. Second game from MIT Ballpark. We're looking to try and win that series. Chop to George. Plenty of time over to first, 1 away.
Big acquisition from play. What brought up the third base was obviously George could play right there, but the acquisition from the Rock.
Arenado and Paul Goldschmidt. Teams in the NL West are glad they don't have to deal with those 2 anymore.
I just saw where Wainwright just re-signed as well, so always going to question.
Battaglia deep out to left center. Burke and Galen. Galen on the run. Crashes into the wall and makes a spectacular grab for the second out.
Oh, we get a chance to see it. So Battaglia very dangerous in a hitting count. He got a fastball up just in front of the Reedy towing sign. And that is a big out.
And it's the Brisbane center fielder, Johnny Field. Checks his swing, and according to the first base umpire, Gavin Carson, he does go around.
That College World Series is such a big stage for these young athletes. People that aren't familiar with these trains obviously wouldn't be familiar because it's not a lot of exposure, but another good league.
high out to center field. Dale and Gope and Galen, it's the shortstop and Gope that makes the grab. And a 1-2-3 third inning for Sam Gibbons. Once again, keeps the Brisbane Bandits off the board. We're a third of the way through this ball game, through 3 innings from Vidicon Stadium in Brisbane. Aces lead the Bandits 3-1, off to the 4th. Batting for the second time against Atherton. Big swing and a miss, 0-1. Logan Wade gobbles it. Over to first. 1 gone. That's 6 in a row now, set down by Atherton. Kind of finding the group.
Normally the book on him, see the play by Logan, ball comes up, good hop right there. For the good infielder right there, just stays through it, follows it.
He was usually the arm that the Bandits went to in the first game of doubleheaders. Chris Burke up the middle into center field. First hit of the day for the young Phillies prospect.
Yeah, once again, time you can get a hit off a veteran or hit a home run off a veteran, it's bragging rights in your world.
Jake Romanski swings at the first pitch for a strike, 0-1. A couple times a midseason All-Star. Not happy with himself. Behind in the count, 1-2. With Burke on first, 1 out. Atherton is 1-2 to Romanski. That one's high and deep to center field. Johnny Field back at the wall. Turns around, it's off the top of the wall. Burke headed for third. Romanski into second. Slides in safely with a double.
Straight up, playing for the out.
First pitch into Dale in for a strike.
Having a game plan of what they want to achieve.
Quickly, Dale behind in the count, 0-2. Tim Atherton doing what he does so well. Atherton, the 2-2. In there, called strike 3. Tim Atherton is 4th punch out. Big second out here in the 4th.
See here, right here, good location.
3-0, misses ball 4. 4-pitch walk to the Melbourne leadoff hitter. And it does, in fact, load the bases for Darryl George. A couple of groundouts today, both to the right side of the infield for George. Pitching change for the Brisbane Bandits. Paxton Schultz takes over for Tim Atherton. And he'll enter a tough situation. Bases loaded, 2 outs, and Darryl George at the plate. It's a big swing and a miss there.
Well, then he should have hit the third.
He should have.
There's no excuse.
He singled it. He singled. I was reading my scorebook wonky. Quickly behind the count, 0-2. Really good pitch from Paxton Schultz.
Yeah, good pitch right there. And sometimes the advantages as well, being relaxed.
0-2 again to George. He hits that high and deep to left center field. Madris Field going back. Turns around. It's gone! Darryl George, another grand slam. 7-1 aces in the 4th. Infielder.
And that's what's so important, and he's hit.
It's a clean slate now with Blake Galen at the plate. First pitch in for a strike. Just like that, Darryl George has 25 runs batted in this season. Wade, the shortstop, in front of the second baseman, flips to first. And that gets Paxton Schultz out of the 4th inning. But, boy, oh boy, Darryl George, a grand slam, has the Aces up 7-1. Bottom of the 4th coming up.
At least in this series, how many did he have prior? Balls hit a ton.
Donald Lutz. Oi! Out to right. That ball's gone. Donald Lutz puts a charge into that one. Bandits their 2nd run of the game. Andrew Campbell hits 0 for 1 today with a ground out. Adds some electricity to the bottom of the 4th inning. Trying to put the Bandits back into this game. To the right side, Jared Dale. Over to first, 1 away. Swing and a miss from Logan Wade for strike 1. Doubled and scored in the 2nd inning. Led off the inning with a double. Behind the count, 0-2. Sam Gibbons, his 3rd strikeout, sends Wade down for the 2nd out, and Gons have an answer for you.
He may take some Queensland water home, keep drinking whatever he's drinking.
That's a good idea. Rich players playing here in Australia. Even to the count, 2-2. 2-2. Sharply hit. Dale diving, can't get there. It's into right field, the base hit. Bly Madris, 2-out base knock. Bandits have a runner on with 2 outs, including 5 doubles from the Blue Sox in that opening night win. 3-1 now on Fritz.
Come on now, don't have to be. Let's go. Attack the zone, babe. Attack it. Run up.
Sydney, it's full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes. With 2 outs, the runner on first, Bly Madris. Grounded sharply. George, third. Across the diamond in time, and Sam Gibbons gets out of the 4th inning. Though Donald Lutz does lead off the inning with the home run. Bandits only trail by 5 now. It's 7-2. We're off to the 5th from Vidicon Stadium. And Gift Ngope as Paxton Schultz continues his relief appearance. Big swing and a miss from Dalman Young, 0-1. Was Daryl George. He surrendered a grand slam. He got Blake Galen to ground out. Dalman Young right at Dermot Fritz. Over to Donald Lutz, 1 gone. I'm sure you would have loved playing third base with Dalman at the plate.
No.
Dave McTomshay, another healthy hack behind the count 0-1.
Pitcher.
Paxton Schultz.
Yeah, Schultz's stuff is looking good. I know he gave up the grand slam to George, but
3-2. Tomshay, really good battle here. He hits that high and deep to center field. Johnny Field ranging back at the wall. He leaps, it's off the wall. Tomshay in to second, standing up. A very loud double. And Ngope, the defensive player of the year in this league 2 seasons ago, has to be in the conversation again this year. Takes a calm strike, and that's one thing that I'm really interested to see in any of them necessarily. Save maybe Drew Anderson for reliever of the year.
yeah, and it's a tough one because it's been a start-stop type season.
Comes inside on Ngope. Tomshay over to third. Straight up the chute. Donald Lutz makes the grab at first. 2 gone. Chris Burke bats. Runner on third base. That's Dan McTomshay. 1 for 2 today. Singled on a rocket up the middle in the 4th. Healthy hack there. Paxton Schultz trying to get the 3rd out of this inning. Back to the screen. 2 strikes.
Handling the good fastball.
Out to right. Wade Dutton on the run makes a spectacular catch. The 5th inning. Wade Dutton. What an athletic grab. Halfway home. Aces. 4-pitch walk to Jared Walker to lead off the bottom of the 5th. Dutton takes a called strike 1. So after 4 straight balls to begin the inning, Gibbons finds the strike zone. Back to the screen, 0-2.
Solidified their lineup over the weekend.
The shortstop in Ngope doesn't have time to go to second, instead just to first. 1 away.
Against the Cavalry, who are actually playing good baseball.
Ryan Battaglia down the left side. That'll score a run. Jared Walker around third comes in to score. RBI single for Battaglia. 3rd run of the game for the Bandits. We'll be back in a little bit. Let Cameron Gibbons warm up here and continue the bottom of the 5th shortly. Johnny Field runs into that one. To left field. Burke is back off the base of the wall. Loud single for Johnny Field. Battaglia moves up to second. Bandits have something cooking here in the 5th. Back to the screen, 0-1. 0-1 to Lutz. Sharply hit to the right side. Dale at second. Spins to Ngope. Back to first. Double play. Cameron Gibbons gets out of the 5th inning on a very well-turned double play by the Aces infield. But the Bandits are chipping away at another on the RBI single from Ryan Battaglia. And they trail this one. Off to the 6th, Aaron Brown, the new arm, the former Philadelphia Phillies prospect outfielder, now full-time pitcher, though we did allow 3 inherited runs to score, credited to Tim Atherton. First pitch to Romanski in for a strike. Back to the screen. Romanski, Melbourne's catcher, leading off the 6th. And he sends it out to right. Bly Madris makes the grab. Or I should say that's Wade Dutton, I beg your pardon, the right fielder Dutton. Ticked into the glove of Battaglia, 0-1 on Dale. Sharply hit into left center field. Big turn at first, he'll put on the brakes there. 2-hit afternoon for young Jared Dale. In for a strike. Big swing and a miss from Willis, 0-2. Week of the regular season. 2-2 to Willis. Checks his swing. Oh, he did go around a little frustration with himself. How about Aaron Brown working out of the 6th inning, faces the minimum, keeps the Aces off the board. Cameron Gibbons needed just 4 pitches to get out of the 5th inning, continues his relief appearance. Fires in a strike to Andrew Campbell, 0-1. And for a strike quickly, 0-2. Cameron Gibbons doing a good job of pounding the zone. 0-2. Campbell runs into 1 out to center field. Galen tracking back, step in front of the warning track. 1 gone. Wade doubled and scored in the 2nd, struck out in the 4th. Swings through the fastball, 0-1. Fouled off the mask, 1-2. Australia's gearing up. It's going to be a very talented young team. Not even a young team, just a talented team. Into foul territory, Romanski makes the grab just by the Aces dugout.
You look at him physically, you put another 3 years on him.
I would not want to face Cameron Gibbons. Big swing and a miss, 1-1. Back to the screen. 3-2 once more. Just misses, ball 4. Tough pitch to lay off, but a good arm. In for a strike, 1-1. 2-1 back to the screen, it's 2-2.
Might think about how you match up at what ballpark.
Payoff pitch, runner going. Dale a step into the grass, makes the grab, and Cameron Gibbons gets out of the 6th inning, doesn't allow a run. We're off to the 7th from Brisbane. Stick around, Aces lead by 4 at 7-3. George, his 3rd grand slam in the span of 24 hours. In the 4th, then what do you know, he hits the ball hard again. It's a single to lead off the 7th.
I tell you what, he hopefully he'll save a few for the playoffs, because I tell you what.
Ooh. George caught leading, the throw goes wild. He'll dash off for second. Was almost picked off, instead he's on second base.
Here we get a chance to see right here. It's a step-off move right there. Pulls Lutz away, and then Lutz.
1-0 on Galen. Takes a called strike. Good pitch from Aaron Brown.
It is, and like I said, a very good hitter at the plate.
Fortunately, a victim of the minor league cuts in 2020. Galen pops it straight up. Battaglia into foul territory. Squeezes it on the warning track. 1 gone. We continue the 7th inning from Vidicon Stadium in Brisbane. Sam Holland, the new arm on the mound, 3rd pitcher out of the bullpen for the Bandits, 4th of the afternoon, and he'll face Delman Young.
Throws a late action slider that you see right there.
Time!
Wild pitch goes into the Aces. I guess it was a wild pitch.
Yeah, well, slowly seeing him progress into his role.
Even in the count 1-1. Wow. Chases outside 1-2. Pops it. Foul. Battaglia towards the Bandits. Dugout. Makes the grab. 2 gone. That's when he signed. Drafted out of Auburn University. Another good baseball school. They've scored at least 9 in every game of the weekend so far.
Good spot.
In for a strike, 2-2. In the air to right. Dutton has it in his sights. Makes the grab with a hop. Some points for style. And the top of the 7 comes to an end. Darryl George stranded on third base. 3 innings to work with for the Bandits. They're going to face a new arm. It's the right-hander from the Phillies organization, Luke Leftwich. It's in 7, 8, 9. Jared Walker, Wade Dutton, and Ryan Battaglia. First pitch fouled off.
You gave in the break an interesting stat fact about
the native of Ahwatukee, Arizona, the southern suburbs of Phoenix.
Made some big moves this winter. Ooh.
Jared Walker down on strikes. Leftwich has his first punch out of the ball game. The first out here in the 7th. Back to the screen, 0-1. Had a rough start. His first appearance, or a rough appearance, the game on Saturday. Big swing and miss from Dutton. 0-2.
Oh, the numbers have been pretty high, just speaking to a number of the batters on both sides.
Chop to Ngope. Over to first. Scoop by Tom Shea. 2 gone. Battaglia takes a called strike. The Brisbane catcher, Ryan Battaglia, flied out into the 3rd. Was really good with the Scottsdale Scorpions in 2018. Didn't allow a run over 10 1/3 innings. Struck out 12.
And I don't know the answer to the question, so I'm going to ask you.
Teams were instead going to the fall instructionally. Called strike 3. Luke Leftwich punches out Ryan Battaglia. A 1-2-3 7th. Couple innings to go. Aces and Bandits were after the 8th. Stick with us from Viticon Stadium. Top of the 8th inning from Brisbane. Nick Batters, Paul Gonzalez. Glad you're with us. 4th arm of the game. I should say 5th, pardon. In for the Bandits, it is the right-hander Ryan Searle.
Check with you, but he's entering his 140th.
This is appearance 140.
So he'll tie.
It's Gift Ngope, Chris Burke, and Jake Romansky. Call their strike on Ngope.
Certainly a long time.
The first baseman, Donald Lutz, takes it to the bag. 1 away. 1 for 3 today. Singleton scored in the 4th. Taps it foul. And he's made leaps and bounds from where he was last year. And with that 250 batting average, also has 3 home runs. Dunks it into right. A base hit. 2-hit game for the young left fielder.
And that's impressive right there.
Around first and 1 out. Fritsch at third base, over to first, 2 gone. This guy's the first pitch down the left side. A well foul. And Gons, I stand corrected. Dale hits with Burke on second. Logan Wade over to first in time. And Searle gets through a scoreless top of the 8th inning. Bandits have 6 outs to work with. They trail by 4 runs, off to the bottom of the 8th from Brisbane. Josh Tolles, the left-hander, also a prospect in the Philadelphia Phillies organization, takes over. It was a good 1-2-3 7th for Luke Leftwich. Only needed 12 pitches to get through the inning. Went 3, Johnny Field, Donald Lutz, and Andrew Campbell. First pitch in for a strike. It's that Bugs Bunny curveball. Smack to shortstop, wow. And Ngope. So easy, he makes it look over to first.
Get a chance to see it Fields actually hits the ball really hard just to his left, and just good transition of getting rid of the baseball for out number 1. Higher end. Look at Lindor, who's obviously just signed. Good pitch right there, tough pitch. Lindor just signed with the Mets organization. Second base.
Jake Kermansky tosses the mask, makes the grab. 2 away. Pulls that good off-speed pitch in for a strike. Chop to the right. Tom Shea takes it to the bag himself. Another easy breezy 1-2-3 inning for Melbourne pitching this time. Josh Tolles is the 1-2-3 8th inning. We're off to the 9th. 1 inning to go. Stick around. We'll be back in a bit. Ryan Searle will continue his relief appearance. A scoreless 8th inning. He'll face 1, 2, and 3 Colin Willis, Darryl George, and Blake Galen. Willis swinging for strike 1.
His situations he's been put into. Manager David Nielsen has thrown him anywhere from bases loaded, nobody out.
Asked to eat innings out of the bullpen. He's done it all. Oh, comes inside and hits Willis. Leadoff man aboard for the Aces.
I think they got a piece of everybody. They got Willis and they got Battaglia. So most impressive with that last at-bat was just the pitches he had to foul off to keep the at-bat alive.
Big swing and a miss, 0-1. Oh, 1 back to the screen. 0-2. Couple of healthy hacks from Darryl George here. Searle to George. Cracked hard into right field. Drops in front of Dutton, a base hit. Darryl George, another 3-hit game.
Yeah, when you're in that spot as a hitter, you don't want to ever leave that feeling. But like I said, we did say Wingrove.
Yes, absolutely Wingrove. 1-1 floats in. It's 1-2.
Yeah, good pitch right there. And
big swing and a miss. Strike 3. Nearly lost his balance. First out of the 9th.
Got to face another tough hitter and get a chance to see pitching location right there. Just got him off, and that's where I said he's shown some versatility.
With Delman Young, we're talking about position players pitching. Delman Young, high and deep out to right field. Wade Dutton going back. He looks up. Wow. Delman Young, a 3-run shot. Makes this game 10-2. Oh, yeah, that one was hit a long ways.
It done. I tell you what, he put a charge. Even Searle acknowledged it. Tell you what, awesome. Get a chance to see the pitch and location right here. Just kept it out over the plate.
Damick Tom Shea. Yep. Now hits with 1 out. Gift and Gope on deck. It's a good strike in 1-1.
Just rolling it over.
Tom Shea smacks the 3-1 out to center. Johnny Field makes the grab on the run. 2 away. And Gope didn't want to swing at that, but he did go around. Strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes. Searle trying to get out of the top of the 9th. Popped up. Lutz and Walker. That's Donald Lutz to make the grab. And the top of the 9th inning comes to an end. Well, the Bandits trail this one by 7 runs. Some work to do. Head to the bottom of the 9th. Bottom of the 9th from Brisbane. 3 outs to work with for the Brisbane Bandits, and they're going to face the tall left-hander John Kennedy on for the final 3 outs of this one.
Projections of where Gibbons will be. I see him, his body makeup changing a lot as well.
Into foul territory. Tap to the first base side of the mound. Kennedy can't corral it. Wade aboard to begin the 9th. Fly Madris into right center. That'll drop and head for the warning track. Wade into third. Madris into second, standing up. 2 runners in scoring position on the double. Bandits are putting together some good offense here. Fritch first pitch swinging, drives it deep to right. Willis going back. He looks up. It is gone! Dermot Fritch leaves the yard, a 3-run shot here in the 9th.
Get a chance to see the pitch again. Once again, a ball.
Bandits bring this one within 4. In for a called strike to Jared Walker.
Owen was in that ninth inning.
And that's a fantastic point as Walker draws the walk, because if you take out that Delman Young home run, this is a 1-run game with a winning run coming up to the plate for the Bandits.
That's right. So, like I said,
at the plate, it's Wade Dutton and Ryan Battaglia. Johnny Field represents the potential tying run. Due up in a few batters. Still no outs here in the 9th inning. Into right field. 5 straight batters reached to begin the bottom of the 9th for the Brisbane Bandits. How about this?
Once again, Bandits showing that fight, and big hit for Dutton right there, shooting the ball to right field. And
in for a strike. Logan Wade singled, Bly Madris doubled. Dermot Fritch, a 3-run home run. He's driven in 4 today. Jared Walker walks. Wade Dutton singles. Tom Shea into foul territory, makes the grab for the first out. In for a strike. Kennedy is pounding the strike zone, but he's also getting hit around a little bit. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Only 26 years old.
Yeah, and as I said, he's still very young.
Johnny Field into left field. That'll drop for a hit. Walker around third. He scores. Johnny Field, an RBI single. The Bandits are bringing the tying run to the plate in the 9th. Hard hit to the second baseman, Jared Dale. And Gope over to first, and that's the ball game. Johnny Kennedy induces a double play ball. And the Melbourne Aces escape with a 10-7 victory in the series sweep.